Hi there, friends. This week for our writing, we are going to be doing poems. So the first type of poem we're going to do is a rhyming sentence poem. So you are going to see a paper, wrong paper, Mrs. Carmody. Here it is. Paper that looks like this. And it says, the Super Kids, Sal, Edabetta, and Alf. Also going to see a paper that has big pictures and a paper that has small pictures. So for the first part of what we're going to do, you are going to need your big pictures. So let's look at our big pictures. I already cut them apart, so you can pause and you can cut them apart. And then once you are done cutting them, you can press play. So if we look at our big pictures, we have a picture of a rug, a picture of a fish, picture of a bug, picture of a dish, picture of a cat, and a picture of a hat. Now, some of you might have figured it out by the last two that I did, but each picture has a partner that it rhymes with. So we had hat and cat, and they rhymed, right? They ended the same, so that means it rhymes, thinking of our word families we've been working on. Which picture rhymed with bug? Good, the rug rhymed with the bug. And which one rhymed with dish? Fish, awesome. So we see these rhyming words. What we're gonna do is I put some sentence starters. And we are going to use our big pictures to finish our sentences. So the first sentence that I have written says, Cass put a blank on her blank. Now, I was looking at these pictures, and when I saw this picture, I saw that it had the letter C. And I was like, ooh, this reminds me of when we talked about Cass, and Cass loves to cook. And she has a hat just like this with the letter C. And because hat rhymes with cat, and this cat looks an awful lot like coconut, I'm going to use these two for my Cass sentence. So you can make silly sentences, or you can make sentences that make sense. This sentence I'm going to have is going to make sense. So it says, Cass put a blank on her blank. Now I'm going to think about this. I have two pictures, and the first one that I want to use is the hat. So I'm going to take tape, or if you have glue stick at home, that's awesome too, because you're going to, for the next part, you'll need glue. For this one, I'll just tape them on mine. So I have the hat. It says, Cass put a hat on her, and that word that rhymed with hat was cat. So now my sentence says, Cass put a hat on her cat. Awesome. All right, we're going to try two more together. So the next one I want us to look at is we're going to talk about Fritz. And it says, Fritz set a blank on a blank. So I'm going to use this picture first. Show you 1 second. I'm going to tape it on, and then we'll read it and figure out which one rhymes. Fritz set a fish on a good dish was the one that rhymed with fish. So Fritz set a fish on a dish. Now we have two more left. So we have the bug and we have the rug. So our next super kid who we are going to use in our sentence, what's that say? Good, Icky. Icky drops a blank on the blank. Icky drops a, and who's going to help me? I have bug and rug left. So does Icky drop a rug on a bug, or does he drop a bug on the rug? It could go either way. I'm going to do bug first because I think that would make a sillier sentence if there's a bug crawling on Icky's rug. Don't you? So Icky drops a bug on the, sorry about that, on the rug. Awesome. So this was ours that we did together. Now, for you, on your own, with your mom or your dad or aunt, whoever's going to help you, you are going to have your paper. And at the top, it says name. So the first thing you're going to do is write your name. I'm going to write my name. You have this paper. Then you also have a paper that has little pictures. So we see pants, tag, bed, bag, sled, and ants. So you're gonna put them together in their rhyming ones. So we can do it together. Ants would go with good pants, ants and pants. So I'm gonna put those together. Sled would go with bed. So I put those two together. And then we have the bag and the tag left. So I have them together. So whenever I go to use them, I've already done the rhyming part. So your paper then says the Super Kids. We see Sal, Etta Betta, and Alf. And your job is to create a sentence for Sal, to create a sentence for Etta Betta, and to create a sentence for Alf. And just like I did with my big pictures, you are going to glue or tape your small pictures where they go in your sentence. So, for example, we'll do Sal together. And you don't have to do the same pictures that I used with the Super Kid that I picked. You can put them with whichever Super Kid you want. That's your job. And your sentence should be different than my sentence because you can use what you know about your Super Kids, or you can make something up about the Super Kids. It's up to you. So we're going to look at Sal. So I'm going to write Sal. So Sal is my first word in the sentence, and it has that uppercase letter. So my next word in the sentence is not going to use the uppercase letter. It's going to use a lowercase letter. So my sentence is going to be Sal put, I'm going to use my finger space, put a, and here's where I'm going to use my picture. So for Sal, I'm going to use bag and tag because they rhyme. So I'm going to take the picture of my tag and put my piece of tape on it. If you have a glue stick, that's awesome too. Whichever one is easier for you to use. And I'm going to put it right in my sentence. So now my sentence says, Sal put a tag. And now I'm going to finish my sentence. Sal put a tag on the, and then I have my second picture that I'm going to use. So I'm going to take my tape and my bag, and I'm going to tape it into place. So now my sentence says, Sal put a tag on the bag, and then I stuck my period in there. If you pick words that are longer, or your sentence is longer, you have 2 lines. But just remember, when you go to that second line, you do not need an uppercase letter. All right, I cannot wait to hear your poems. We will be sharing them in our meeting on Thursday. So make sure you have your poems ready. All right, talk to you soon. Let me know if you need any help. Bye.